Podcast Committee of Public Gaming, so let's bloody have a watch.
Hey guys, it's Ibrahim here, and obviously Gates, the powerhouse of the channel, the only two that matter, the Oblivion Boys, the Aviary Attorneys, the Smashers, the Game Crashers, and everything else in between. Today we're going to be playing some more Aviary Attorney. It's the second recording session, of course. Resuming after part 4. Gates, how you been?
I've been alright, man. I've been hungry to get back on the horse, or back on the bird.
No more horse jokes. Oh god damn it! It was 2 seconds.
Alright. That's right.
So let me just do a recap since I was editing the episodes. Of course, last time we very successfully accused a very innocent man of a crime. In between that, the next case has started. We are trying to get the Prince of Spain, Juan, whatever his last name was, Prince Juan, off of the crime.
The Prince of
because
Spain,
he killed General Howell, who was a police officer of some kind.
Yeah, he's the guard of the king.
We think the flower killed him, but might not have happened. It pricked him, so we're going to try and talk to the flower girl. Was at the Le Canard Joyeux?
No, she was at the Le Howell flower market. So we've got the Canard Joyeux is just the shitty bar that Hey drinks at. I don't know why.
With a very buxom...
Yeah, with the very buxom, very masculine bartender. But I don't know why I don't know why we spend a whole day because you know you get we've got 2 weeks, and each thing takes a day, so maybe we just get pissed.
We just wait a day. All right.
We start just getting drunk.
Hopefully there's some new characters here. Really, Falcon? I thought you were done with your mopey drinking.
I'm not here to drink person, or mope for that matter. Taverns are a fantastic hub of information. If we wish to get to learn more about this Prince Juan, then this would be the ideal place to start asking questions.
Oh, that's pretty good thinking.
You two are back. Are you feeling any better, Falcon? Much better. Thank you for asking, Madame Cornell. That's great to hear, hun. We would be the usual. No, I don't need any hand jobs this week. I'm back to investigative work today.
I don't think you really want a hand job from me. You want some under the table stuff with her?
Yeah, some under the table deal.
Under the table in the dark in a cave kind of stuff with her. Alright.
I'm back to investigative work today, so I've got to keep sharp.
We want to know if you've seen a Prince of Spain around here recently.
A Prince of Spain? I don't know if you noticed, hun, but this isn't exactly the classiest this isn't exactly... I've got a speech impediment, it's part of my character. But this isn't exactly the classiest pub in Paris. I'm lucky to serve the occasional bourgeois. You can forget about seeing a member of royalty, of course you can. That's a pity. Maybe I should ask some of your patrons. Feel free, the old regulars, Rufus and Powell, are playing cards in the attic, same as always. But we got all sorts of colourful characters in the drinking room. All sorts of wacky and zany people who, mess about in all sorts of ways.
We have Drew in there, he's got a bunch of scarves on.
So wacky.
He's very wacky and zany.
He's got change on his wrists, he does.
He wants to make more games about the Hard Darkness, what a silly character.
I bet if you rattled enough cages, you would find someone who knows whatever it is you want, Get it? Because we're birds, live in cages. I could go on. Thank you, madam. Let's see where to start.
Oh, goodness me. Oh, that's very nice.
Where we go? Card room or drinking?
Well, he said he was playing cards, right?
Yes, that's
so let's go find Rufus and Powell.
And the other chumps.
It's Powell?
Yes, Powell, sorry.
Alright, so, do you want to do Rufus? You do Rufus.
I can...
Okay, do Rufus, so come on, go for the line.
I could do Rufus.
Do you think we don't have enough range in our voices?
I think maybe we don't.
Maybe we need to call in some help. Do you know anybody in this moment? It's a little bit short notice.
It's actually so funny because Nibs is actually sitting right next to us.
Oh!
What?
Nibs, you've been here the entire time?
He was here the entire time.
What a zany surprise.
Alright, so
he's playing the Bulldog Rufus.
You're the Bulldog Rufus.
Oi, come on, pal. Just one more game of Jacques Noir.
That's a very good voice.
That's an excellent.
Yeah, it's really great. I'm glad we had you here because our range wasn't high enough.
How could you imagine?
Because my range is sparse and the sparse his range is a little bit higher than that.
Ibrahim, did you want to be Powell though?
Yeah, I'll be Powell. Okay. Absolutely not. My wallet is hurting enough as it is.
Boys, I'll even let you deal this time.
Are we going to get to play cards again? I just take my watch off. The answer is no, Rufus. I'm skint. If you want to play cards, you will have to ask someone else. Oh!
Fine, I'll ask that big fellow. Excuse me, Monja.
Monja?
Yes, you, Monja. Would you get to play some
It's
jackpot?
just blackjack. It's just blackjack.
Ah!
Joke from
I know.
episode 1.
I made it at that time as well, but it's still so funny to me. You have to say the line, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Deal me in, monsieur.
If Falcon
Very
did
well
anything,
then.
it's about absolute vodka, right?
Do you know how to play?
No.
Do you think you have the hang of it? Nah, one more round.
I'm only familiar with Chego and Tap to Rock.
Oh, this is much better than those silly games. Let me tell you how it works. I have a deck of cards with values between 1 and 11. I'll deal you one card at a time.
So in this, was it that aces were worth 12, or was it they were worth 1 because it changes?
I think it's 1.
All right.
If
Well,
you're
actually,
21, you win. I'll give you 5 francs.
4 francs? That seems a little stoop.
Oh yeah, right. Because he has
This
no
is a
money.
man's game,
Remember the
Monja.
I
kangaroos?
got robbed by
Oh, the children gamble over petty sous. Besides, high
Hey,
stakes.
Sue is not petty. She is a lovely woman.
He's renowned all through France for being a petty woman.
High stakes make for a far more exciting
For some reason,
game,
children
right?
gamble over her. Where is this joke going? All right.
Hi, my name's Sue. And my special talent is having children gamble over me. A lot of people think I'm petty, but I'm not. Anyway, that's the joke's finished.
They're horrible people for thinking that.
I suppose so.
I like how Paolo is over there, like, all right, yeah, this is still going on. I quite like that I got to play as a penguin because
Yeah.
that's a.
It's a good time.
If you want to go to Connie Game, there's another penguin there.
Hit me.
All right, that was a 9 right
Okay,
there.
9.
Oh, it's Dan Catalan.
Well, you can hit once more without any repercussions.
Hit me.
Oh, fucking go, Stan.
Oh, you stand that. You
If he gets
stand.
21, I will lose my nut.
Well, you lose 5 francs actually, if that's what your nut is in this metaphor.
What?
Wait.
Okay.
Well played, Monja. Here's your payout.
That was so good.
Bro, you have no idea how much I needed this money. I got robbed by a small kangaroo shop.
And you drank for 2 weeks. Your tab is through the roof. And you have brain damage too. All your brain
That's right.
Oh, because you got kicked. Shall we have another round?
I mean, let's quit while we're ahead. Well, alright, so here's the
What's
thing.
this? Keep playing. Absolutely. Deal me in, monsieur.
We're going to lose all our money.
Oh.
Well, the worst we can go back is to 0, right?
Yeah.
So we may as well just keep playing forever.
Alright. Hit me.
No.
No, I can stand. Yeah.
No, wait.
Or 11.
Hit one more.
Hit me.
Hit one more.
No.
I've played a fair bit of
Oh.
blackjack in my career, guys.
Jacques Noir, sorry.
Now we quit.
No,
Shall we have another round? No.
No, I'm done. I think we're done. Maybe another day, monsieur.
We already won $10 off of it, right?
I understand. Feel free to come back anytime.
I'm actually really glad we brought you on.
Thanks.
Honestly, like, I was kind of worried everyone would have to be mousy or Harrison, because that's like the 2 voices I got. Have you been to the drinking room?
Yeah, we are.
Alright.
Alright, here come the colourful characters.
Fun to,
Now-
what a fancy, we don't, alright.
Nah, none of us are really fancy
None of us,
enough.
well,
Not even. I don't think I am.
we've already done the Drew voice, right?
Yeah.
If you had anyone foppish with us, that'd be,
Yeah.
you know what, who would we get into short notice?
Maybe Stuart, because he's been sitting here.
Also sitting there the entire time.
What?
Now, I want everyone to be aware there was no movie magic here. I was sitting here watching everyone have a good time up until now.
For how long? You're gonna watch for 9 minutes. Stuart's just been sitting there.
Oh, but I'm not an actor like Nib, so I'm just going to embarrass myself. I can barely read as well, but... So there I was... Wait, no, that's my female voice, not my fancy voice.
Pretend you're Pegasus.
So there I was in the grasslands, 10 kilometers downriver, rifle in hand. I had been pursuing these sets of footprints for an hour. I was getting closer and closer. I could almost smell the beast. Then I spotted it. It was a boar. A big, stupid
So
boar.
is this-
completely oblivious of my existence.
Is this racist?
Yeah, is this
Yes.
is
Yes.
like
Are there boar people?
Yes, and they were slaves
Okay,
for
listen.
several
Okay, whoa,
years.
okay,
wait,
okay.
listen, alright. This takes place in like the 1700s, right?
Yes.
In this universe, was this dog hunting black people for sport? Is the question I'm
I
asking
think
myself.
yes. I think Stuart's playing a racist.
I assume it makes like a Zootopia distinction.
Like, can you please explain that? I'm not a furry.
I haven't actually seen Zootopia, but I have heard
More than 10 times.
on my 11th watch through, I did begin to notice that, as I've had it described, there's a distinction between like these type of animals which are anthropomorphic and human, and then there's those other types of animals which are not
Okay, so like
humanistic.
Pokemon. Where there's Pokemon which are friends.
There's another thing I watched that was like...
And there's actual like birds and fish that people eat normally.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, it's like from BoJack Horseman. It's
Oh,
like
okay.
Okay,
yeah.
nice.
Very good. Cool, well, through lines. Alright.
Nice little.
Oh, now I've forgotten what voice I was doing.
You were a fancy
You were
man.
doing one of the.
Oh, yes, thank you.
Okay.
I readied my gun, I carefully took aim, and then bam, I fucking missed, I suck.
Who's
should I go
Pierre?
Pierre?
Neebs, I think you could take Pierre.
I'll take Pierre.
Might as well.
Ooh, what do I... Shot it!
Piero Binks. Okay.
No, it was the most peculiar thing. The boar slumped over dead right before I could take the shot.
Ooh, this is a clue.
Sounds like one of them heart attacks. My nan went the same way.
Jesus Christ. Well, that's what I thought, but when I went to take a closer look, I noticed the boar was frothing at the mouth.
Whoa! It was rabbit?
Possible, but I don't think so. I remembered reading something about frothing around the mouth being a symptom of poisoning.
I'm glad he's just dropping all this for us.
I
We're in the same room.
know. You're just...
Man, I
there.
sure do wonder who this weird bird person is. I've just been quietly listening this whole time.
Look, he's just blinking.
Needless to say, I left the dead animal alone.
He's watching like a falcon.
Good call! Who wants to deal with tainted meat?
Nibs knows quite a bit about tainted meat, alright?
Oh.
Don't forget to order his dick mold onto Wait, that would... That
So
don't...
now we have to put out
Yeah,
that
well,
Let's Play. It doesn't make
Wait, that's horrible, because we don't want that out on the channel. For disregard that entire statement. Movie magic editing is what's going to happen here.
Magic. What do you want to
Ask about the ball. No, yeah, leave the bit. Not hey Falcon.
Do you think he shot the boar?
Hey?
What a piercing boar.
Oh no.
No. No.
Ask about the ball.
Oh god.
Excuse me, monsieur.
Yes, can I help you?
You say that the beast you were tracking might have died from poisoning. Could you give us some further details?
No! Further details? I'm not much of a poison expert, I'm afraid.
He's lying, kill him, Smith. You poison this. I'll break into your house. I'm a policeman.
I'll break into your house and make more jokes.
Well, what do you think caused it?
I would guess that it ate something bad. I saw something that poisonous plant.
That's too much.
That poisonous plant around.
That's too much.
What?
The character who died was a wolf. It's called Wolfsbane. That's too much.
No, it's called a boar. It's a boar.
No. But
The dude whose murder was
his name was
Oh,
Sergeant
it's a
Howler.
Oh,
I
yeah.
like how his military title has changed every time you said his name.
Lieutenant.
He was Sergeant Howe. That's right. Good old Lieutenant Howe.
I love General Howe.
Major.
Captain House the Bet.
That was right. Pilot Inspector Howe. Alright.
Wolfsbane, I think they called it. Yeah. But really, I have no idea. I'm a hunter, not a vet. Excuse me.
Wait, would a vet just be a normal
Vets
doctor?
exist in this world.
Yeah, that's just a doctor.
It's just an old...
No, it's again a distinction. Do you not read the law?
But we've already established the boar is just a minority.
Well, no, we haven't established that. We established the opposite.
but we established that.
Ask about
Turning it back to you.
I'm just gonna keep being the like when you're standing at the train station, someone comes up and like, hey,
Oh,
do you watch the footy? And you're like, you just told it, and you're like, yeah, and they're like, who do you barrack for? And they just like keep talking to you. This is JJ Falcon, right? They're trying to turn back and have their conversation.
I just wanted to talk about hunting.
Excuse me, monsieur.
What the fuck is it?
I don't suppose you've seen a Juan Corredito around here?
Corredito?
He's Spanish royalty.
Foxy fellow, swanky cat, called everyone senor.
That doesn't sound familiar. Do you recall seeing anyone like that, Piero?
Do you, Piero?
I got a clue!
The pig
Sorry, messieurs, I'm barking at you're barking at the wrong tree, because I'm a dog. Get it? I'm a dog. I'm barking at the wrong tree. Nick, nick, nick.
Oh, very funny.
We have fun here.
Well, what can you tell?
This dude's a
What can you
stupid
tell us
boy.
about the Spanish royal family?
I'm a hunter in the bar. What do I know?
Look at his shirt as well. It's covered in hair. He's drunk.
I just go up to like randoms at the pub all the time when I'm partying at the Rish. I just go, "Hey man, how you doing tonight?" They're just like, "What? What can you tell me about the Spanish royal family?"
Trying to solve a murder.
Come on, I'm a police officer.
There you go.
Do you like walking encyclopedias or something?
You tell him. I'm afraid my compadre has a point. If you want to talk about hunting, then I'm not your man.
I'm your dog.
No,
I'm your dog.
I'm your good boy. I'm a very good boy.
AWG
But
dog.
Spanish royalty? That sounds like a question to be answered at a library, monsieur. Not at heaven.
The library.
Is-
What? Sorry for bothering.
Well, he did get kicked in the head like 4 times.
Oh, there's no option to ask them. What can you tell me about the library? Let's give them some peace.
Oh, how kind. How kind.
Nice man.
And so...
Can you click on the 3 buttons soon as well?
The which one?
The 3 buttons there. So we have the flower.
Yep.
Don't touch it. Don't touch it.
Private Howl took a first one. We have Don Quixote. What's in the wallet?
Oh, okay. And then wallet, we've got 50 francs.
All right.
You're
Oh,
very rich man.
yeah.
No.
And then we have-
Oh, no. Oh, no.
This is just the list of all the people you've led to the deaths of.
Okay, so I just wanted to check what everything was.
Oh, Cataline.
That's fine.
Poor Toadsworth.
His name was Toadsworth?
No, I don't know if it is. I just call him Toadsworth.
Was it Monsieur Grenouille?
Grenouille.
Yeah.
But I'll call him
If his name was
Toadsworth.
Toadsworth Grenouille, I would feel bad forever. All right, are we ready to hit the road?
Not yet.
Just you say yes and immediately flop over. Where do you want to go out of curiosity?
Actually, nothing.
Not yet, and then you just come back to the card room and start playing cards.
Actually, let's see. Oh, I just.
Are we ready to hit? Are we ready to
We've
hit-
lost all of our money. You're dead.
Let's make a move.
Let's double our money.
Now we can finally afford Minecraft story mode.
Oh,
That took a whole day.
I
Whole day
say.
of gambling.
We had 2
Go
conversations and irritated some nice.
Let's get some more money here. No, we gotta. Okay, so next week
Oh, the biblioteca.
we can
Ah.
biblioteca,
Yeah.
but we can investigate the. Oh, whoops. Oh no! I thought that was back. I thought right click was back.
Here for a little light reading, are we?
Not quite, Sparrison. I'm following the hunting beagle's advice.
Oh, there's a big
Don't eat poisoned pork.
Really, Nibs? Nibs, for those of you who can't hear, Nibs is laughing his ass off.
Everyone can hear that. He has a very
Normally it's at home
audible
though. It's all right. He
The other piece of advice.
was quiet for 4 minutes.
He was.
And then
Yeah.
Stuart was quiet for 11. The reason Stuart was second is because we knew he would take longer to break.
But if we want to learn about a member of royalty, we should hit the library.
Oh, that makes sense. Say, Falcon, I've been meaning to ask, since we're in a library and all, are you a classic literature fan or do you prefer more modern works?
Modern works is written in the 1700s.
Has he been like listening to my like conversation starters like about the Spanish royal family?
Oh, I really like him, but I don't know how to talk. I really want Falconson to like me. Oh, if I use these conversations, he's opening up Starbursts and he's reading conversation starters on them. I hope he likes me now.
Ready for
yes.
Give me a good modern opera every
So-
day.
You thought he was being a bogan boy, but really he was the most, like, literate
Most classy boy.
hipster
Books
boy.
are for squares. I only listen to operas.
Yeah.
Oh, nothing beats a well-made show. And this person's like, oh, I want him to like me a lot. I guess I'll agree with him. Puts all his books back inside.
Yeah,
I
goes
agree
back
with
to
what
his
you
flat,
said.
burns all his books. Friendship ended with reading. Opera is my best friend.
All right. Speaking of which, I hear they're performing La Damnation de Faust at the Opera Comique. I would sell my soul for front row
Oh,
tickets.
that's a lot.
That's pretty clever because Faust is about selling your soul.
Oh,
Nathan!
it was the-
His name is Nathan!
I think it rotates back around to me now.
I reckon.
All right. He sounds like Eeyore, right? So he should be really depressed. But you, Monsieur, mind lowering your voice. I can hear you squawking from the other side.
Cut off again. Accidentally
Oh, I guess I don't deserve to speak. I'm sorry. I'm just a mule in the society.
I keep
anyway.
accidentally clicking. I'm sorry.
I guess I'll just be a pack animal forever, doomed to a life of getting cut off in
Sorry
conversations.
to interrupt this tirade of depression. But apologies, monsieur. We'll keep it down.
Wait, you're a librarian, aren't you?
An astute observation. Yes, monsieur, as the only quiet person in the library, I am most assuredly the librarian.
Well, now that we have your attention, my friend wants to ask you something.
I do? Oh, right. I'm sorry, that's a brain
He got kicked on the head a lot, right?
Don Coyote.
What can you tell us about the Spanish? You seem like a scholarly, well-read individual. I'm sure I've only seen you for like 2 seconds, but yeah.
He said astute, though.
I'm sure you're up to date on geopolitical news and the like.
I don't need your praise. Spit out whatever imbecile question is in the back of your throat.
This is like this like depressed delivery really undercuts how mean this guy is.
You can't be mad if he's depressed.
Well, we understand that the Spanish throne is currently under dispute. Can you give us a brief rundown on who the contenders are? Alright, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm trying to mix it up to mean. What a trivial question. Even an elementary school child can name the immediate heirs to every throne in Europe.
Yeah. For the sake of those children who slept through that class, can you refresh our memories?
Very well. Pay attention because I'm not repeating myself.
What an awful
What
person.
did you say?
Looks like the noose is not gonna have to wait anymore, gentlemen. The current reigning monarch of Spain is Queen Regnant Isabella II of the House of Bourbon.
Hey!
Just sloshed all the time.
Daughter of
No, that's, the House of Bourbon is my house, but also it's Louis XVI's thing. And I don't know if you recall, but in the first 4 episodes, every time there was a reference to the French Revolution, we did an A. You kind of just left me hanging on that one, but
Alright. I have no idea.
Remember that funny joke from
Sorry, it's been a month. My bad.
that hurts. That's okay.
Daughter of King Ferdinand VII. Are we talking about Louis who had a small dick and no one liked?
Yeah,
Who was
Oh,
impotent.
there you go.
yeah.
Now, we knew he was impotent,
But this
fat
house-
and
stupid
ugly. But just how stupid was he?
Upon her death, the crown would likely fall to her husband, King Consort Francis, Duke of Cadiz. Cadiz nuts! Got him! Oh, get out of here, bitch! I'm not even a librarian!
Just slaps you in the face.
Although it is certainly possible that an immediate family member could stake a claim. However, the Queen's position is currently being disputed by the Carlists, headed by the Count of Montemona. I hope that answers your question.
Did you catch all of that, Sparrison?
Not a word.
They both got kicked. They take turns every week.
Monsieur, we're actually interested in Prince Juan Querido of Spain. I don't think I heard that name in your explanation.
A prince? Juan Querido? Is that what you said? Monsieur, I think you've been...
Oh my god.
Wait,
A fake?
do you mean Princess Juan Querido?
Do you mean Princess Juanita?
Juanita?
Really just corrections.
There is no current Prince of Spain, and I'm not even sure Querido is a real name. It is certainly
Oh
no
my
line of
God.
any Spanish monarchy.
How strange.
What does that mean, Falcon?
Well, one thing is for sure. Our client is not the Prince of Spain.
Because some dude in the library said that there's no Prince of Spain.
So tell me, counsel, how exactly did you come to the conclusion your client was not the Prince of Spain? Someone told me in the library. Sorry? Someone told me in the library.
Who was this? Nathan?
Did you get the last name? No.
But Nay was spelled like a horse.
Does that make things easier?
Maybe he's a delusional lunatic, or perhaps he's involving us in some sort of con.
like a PAX or like maybe Supernova.
Like a VidCon or...
VidCon.
Yeah, it's fake Prince Con.
Maybe he's trying to get us to get YouTubers over so that we can have one of the best Australian conventions, VidCon of 2018.
Coming to a cinema near you.
We don't have long before the trial, but it may be in our interest to confront Prince Juan directly and
Why,
get some answers.
why are you still calling him Prince Juan?
Right.
Yeah, just Juan.
Just Juan.
Hey, that's Prince Juan. Yeah, get used to Juan.
If that is your real name.
Right.
Are you two quite done chit-chatting?
Nope. I'm gonna tell me about this stupid. I borrowed this book from a friend who's the Prince of.
Lying.
The Prince of lying to us about
Yeah,
the
Prince of
Lying.
What can you tell us about it?
Don Quixote of La Mancha. It's a classic. Everybody has read it.
Yeah, everybody. But for those who haven't,
I'm not going to sit here and summarize
Oh
the
my
great work
God.
of literature for two. To be fair, right? Sorry.
You're at the library studying, and two really loud
Yeah.
assholes come in.
Can you
gotta-
summarize this whole book for us?
you
Tell us about the Spanish.
I need to do a book report.
The summarize the book.
And then he basically asks them in the context of this story, "What's 8 plus 7?" It's like elementary school students do that. For two imbeciles who are too lazy to read.
Nor would I expect you to, monsieur. But can you tell us about the physical book itself?
This particular book didn't come from any library, if that's what you're asking. See, there's no library stamp or card. Look.
The detectives. Oh my god, you're right.
Wait, this is a book!
What are these strange markings on the book?
Those are the words. The two most incompetent lawyers. Not only are they bad, they always get the wrong person pinned with the crime.
And then they get the right person off scot-free.
I assume it was acquired from a bookshop. A French bookshop, if the French translation and publishing information wasn't a giveaway. Is Juan pretending to be Spanish?
Oh my.
An
French.
imposter.
Oh.
Let's say, thank you, bruv.
Did you have any other questions, or can I please get back to my very important work?
Do you
The most important word.
have very important work?
Yeah, just most important work, okay.
That's all. Don't worry, monsieur. I think we're done here. Thanks for your time.
Then I bid you good day.
His name's Nathan.
Zaborski. We're gonna calm
So,
down.
I think, we did some really hard work yesterday. I think we've made a trip to the pub.
No.
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 We can go back to the law concierge though.
So we've got. We can go and look at the
You wanna
poison.
let's confront him
We can
first.
look
Let's
at-
confront.
I
Let's
think you
confront.
gotta get because he's not Spanish or a prince.
Let's
Yeah.
confront potentially
Yeah,
Juan.
because that'll help. Yeah, let's confront Juan in inverted commas.
Because we don't want to do what happened last time.
Well, he's still not
Screw
quite
you,
a
man.
prince.
You dare, man.
You were rooting for us.
And maybe when you go and visit him in prison, there'll be the baron there.
Like this is head hanging down.
You'll just see his corpse at the front of the.
I went to hang out with him like on Saturday before episode like whatever came out of Aviary Attorney, right? He's like, dude, how did anybody ever even think about the lion not doing it, right? It's obviously Baron Hockwell.
Yeah.
We had like a 10-minute conversation.
Yeah,
I was stepping on eggshells the entire time being like, ooh, don't spoil anything for this poor boy.
Yeah.
You again. Visiting hours are over. Come back later.
Are him and the bar owner related? in
Yes,
any way,
they're
shape?
brother and sister.
Very much so.
I have no time for your quibbling, monsieur. Stand aside. You can't talk to me like that.
No, you can't talk to me like that.
I most certainly can. We have reason to believe that you are housing a suspect under false pretenses. This is in direct violation of statute.
You're not a
404B
lawyer.
and 488C of the French Criminal Code of Justice. Failure to comply with that request may result in you, you fucking dickhead, being held directly responsible for any consequential legal action. Right? Alright, no need to break out the legalese on me. I'll go open up the cell.
So we're going to be working with this guy for at least 4 more cases in this game.
And we've just burned all our bridges.
Yeah, don't be a dick, right?
well, Falcon, how did you memorize those criminal codes?
Memorous? Come on, Sverison. Learn how to bluff.
You're such terrible lawyers.
Wow. Wow.
Maybe, is this like, so is the Spanish music's playing again. Fuck, deafening me. Oh,
But it's
we
fake
don't have to turn
Spanish.
it off, we just need like a little...
It's you.
Senor Falcon, it is so good to see you again. You have some good news about my case, I hope.
Oh.
Confront politely.
Oh.
Confront angrily.
I think angrily.
I think angrily.
Let's see.
But what niceness is
Drop
good.
the act, lad! You fed me a string of lies in our previous meeting, and I don't appreciate having my time wasted.
Are you going to tag Sparson?
You appear upset, senor. No, I'm not! You are. I can sense it. Of course I'm upset. You hired me to defend you, and then made every effort to sabotage your own case. Tell me, what's your real name? Why, Senor, it's Juan Credito, of course. If you want your trial to be a farce, then you don't need more help. Come, Sparrowson, we're leaving. Wait. Calm yourself, Monsieur Falcon. I'll reveal all.
Politis would have done nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
That's bad. I told you, this fucker.
Wow.
Alright, to be French now.
I will.
Did you just say bonjour? What happened to your Spanish accent?
Your suspicion that Juan Perdido is not my real name, and I am not a Spanish prince. That was just a persona I concocted for the purpose of getting arrested.
Is he a performance artist?
Just that's all, Leif.
That's all.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's all I do.
This case is easy now.
So what is your real name? What's in a name? It's just an empty label, a vapid reflection of who we really
My
are.
name is Manu.
Today I am Juan Querido, the Prince of Spain. Tomorrow I may be Bruno Reyer, a pauper living under a bridge of the Seine.
That's all.
Okay, so just...
I just leave it running for like a year. I can't do that.
For the next 12 months.
But that doesn't change who I am or what I do. That really didn't answer my question.
Alright, see us, Tyrion.
I suppose it didn't.
Oh.
But you're a smart bird, Monsieur Falcon. Wait, this is the voice I was doing at all.
Yeah.
I suspect that you already know my real name.
Oh,
Oh,
wait, what?
is he the author?
Is he? You are Don Coyote?
You
No.
are Coyote. Yeah,
Oh.
that is pretty funny, Monsieur Falcon.
Well, his name's not
I
Rose.
suppose I am Don Quixote.
His name is
In the
Rose.
traditional sense. As of you.
Because Rosebell was the sleigh.
All of us seem to be just in imaginary giants nowadays. That's very poetic, but I'm still left in the dark. So you are. Was there something else you wanted to know?
We're defending him though.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
Do we want to just...
I want to. I
Why
want
would
to
you
know.
wanna get
I want to
arrested?
know.
Why would you want to get arrested? You're putting me in a difficult position, monsieur. If I tell you the full story, I would be putting someone else in danger.
Mousy.
Oh,
Yeah, alright, yeah.
How about this? I tell you a story.
I like story. Why is Sparrowson the worst?
There was a girl, a mademoiselle, who was in a great deal of debt.
Alright, is it the Flower Girl?
Everyone has debt these days, monsieur.
We all got
Especially
degrees
all of
that we
France.
can't pay for.
Indeed, but this particular mademoiselle was indebted to a very powerful man, and that man wished to collect.
that man's name was
Johnson.
no. What's the
Baron
Denzel the Meow's father,
Caroline de Meow.
and the girl's name was the giraffe that we took the owner of.
The mademoiselle had no means of paying, so the man offered her a deal. Murder this man, and I will forget what you are owed. Refuse, and I will reap what I am owed from your parents. With no alternative options, the mademoiselle accepted. But another man, a gallant knight with foolish archaic notions of chivalry, heard the mademoiselle's
Don't
story.
talk about yourself like that. Come on.
The knight knew that the murder was inevitable, but he saw a way to take the fall in the mademoiselle's place. Do you understand what I'm saying, monsieur?
So he did murder her.
Have
I
no
understand,
idea what-
but you understand.
he didn't, but he's covering for
I
somebody.
have
No, he did. He
To
just
be
murdered
honest,
her.
I'm completely
What?
He did it for her.
That's unfortunate. I thought I made the message fairly clear. Well, it doesn't matter. Let me give you a piece of advice, Monsieur Falcon. Sometimes the problem doesn't lie with the one on trial. Sometimes the problem lies within the justice system itself.
So he's very guilty.
He knows all about the last case.
Nice try, Mister. You're sitting in your I'm still lost.
Me too.
Mon Dieu, this is hopeless. Why don't we talk about something else?
Alright, that's all. That's it. Yeah.
I don't have any more questions for you, Juan. I think we've learned all we can from
What were we meant to do with his name? What was his name?
We don't even know who we're defending anymore. This keeps getting worse and worse all the time. Alright. I've said the line.
Okay. Oh, Monsieur Falcon, before I forget, could you find Mercy and ask him where the birds have successfully flown south for the winter?
Well, that's really
Will the birds
suspicious.
have flown south? What is that? Some sort of code? Something like that.
Are you making slurs?
But rest assured, monsieur, that this does directly pertain to the case. Well, if I have time, I'll sure to be let Mercy know. Let's make a move, Sparrowson. Trial day is approaching.
It's only been 3 days. Right.
Yeah.
This Sparrowson confused the entire time.
What a cliffhanger. What's gonna happen next?
fucking. I guess you'll have to watch next week.